So the first scenario we're going to run is a big crash where he's rolled 5 or 6 times, he's hit the wall, and we get a red light, okay? Because that's all we'd see in the pits from the ambulance, right? We'd see a big crash, we'd see a lot of crowd action, a shitload of dust, and then you'd see the red light. So the crash crews are there on scene, so you're going to start doing your stuff, wait, let's say, what, a minute, and then our guys can jump in.
So from the dust and the red lights, what happens is the crash crew will race over to the car. As they're approaching the car, they're scanning it for flames, making sure it's not on fire. They're scanning it for a fuel leak, they're scanning it for oil leaks. One member of the crew will stick his head in there and start talking to the driver. Another member will go around the right hand side and turn the fuel off. Standard, that's what we do every single time. Robert, stick your head in there and ask him how he is, and you're at the conscience.
Hey buddy, you alright? Making drunk conscious.
We all have radios on our shoulders out there, so he's just radioed to me that the driver's unconscious. I immediately call for the ambulance. Now while he was coming out, we try and wake him up. We have a member come up on the top of the tail tank. He leans in over the top, lifts his head up and just gently brings it back to there. Just helps him breathe, not to hurt his spine or anything, just he's asleep, so we just leave him like that. Pop the visor so we can get into him, talk to him. Now see his face, see his eyes, see if he's still having a sleep on us. If he wakes up before you get there, you'll ask him any other injuries he may have. Because obviously he's unconscious, we don't know. But not to wake up before you get there. Please stick your head in there and see what you can find in here. Anybody? He's asleep. This is where you're coming from.
Hey mate, can you hear me? No? So just checking that he's breathing here. Yeah. So watching his tummy, listening. Now I'm down here, just going to look to see if there's any immediate bleeding from his legs, from his torso, anything like that. So you'll start getting me some gear. So we'll need a collar, so head injury. We'll need the green pack. We'll bring all that over.
And now he wakes up.
You right, mate? How you going, mate? My name's Amanda. You've just been in a little accident, mate. Can you tell me your name? Can you tell me your name, mate?
Alan.
Alan.
Yeah.
How are you, Alan? Have you got any pain, mate?
On the shoulder.
On the shoulder, that's sore?
Yeah.
Alright mate, we'll have a look at that and we'll start to get you. Have you got any pain anywhere else?
I can't feel my toes.
Okay, pain in your neck? Any pain in your neck, mate? Mate, are you still with us?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you got any pain in your neck?
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. Alright, so we can't really do anything else from here, so we start to get him out.
What the crash crew now expects from you people is you to give us permission to get his helmet off. We don't take off until you tell us we can.
Right, so we need to maintain neutral neck, so no movement, but we will need the helmet off, yes? Yep. So we have to keep his neck as still as we can,
okay.
And we can put the collar
so
on, yes?
You're okay for us to take his helmet
yes.
off? Yes. Okay, so that's when the crash crew come in, undo his helmet, undo his belts, loosen up his suit a bit so he's got a bit more breathing in there. The one over the top never lets go of his head. Doesn't matter what we're doing, there's always someone there holding his head.
Also, medical staff need to be careful with the claws.
Yeah.
Yep. They don't have that guard on top of it. Guards don't have that.
Yeah.
Purely exhaust, some stick out on that as well.
If it's a car not like this, but it's a car with the wing on top.
That's another thing
that's being done while this.
We'll remove it. We'll be in the process of removing it while you're coming out to assess the patient. It won't be there when we get him out.
Yeah. So while we're here, we'll if we haven't seen it on the cameras, we'd like to know what the sort of how many times he flipped.
Yeah.
What sort of end you landed
on. We'll talk to him, get any information we can, and relay it to you so you know what you're dealing with when you get here.
Okay. Cool.
To get his helmet off, you grab the two straps, pull it apart, and then lift it up. The bloke at the back will tilt the helmet forward so you don't rip his nose off, and pull it apart so you don't rip his ears off.
You alright, Alan?
Tilt it forward as you're going up.
How's your pain, mate? You alright, Alan?
7.
7. Alright, mate.
Rob, get in there and pull the straps apart. If you get this thing.
Where's my phone? Here, there.
Tilt it forward as it comes up.
Never pull it forward. And forward. Tilt forward, man. God, no.
Can I just interject quickly, guys?
Got it, Barbara off.
Just interjecting quickly. When we're taking off the helmet, there needs to be some sort of voice who's interjecting once there's a fair bit of movement. So if they're moving forward, backwards, side to side, and you're not going to be able to see this because you're on the top. So if you're taking the role of supporting the neck, then you need to say stop. Okay, try again. And you may need to reposition your grip as well.
Yeah, like get a re-grip on everything.
Got it, Barbara off.
Okay, so while we're doing this, you and I and the crash crew working together logistically to see, we're going to put the stretcher here, the spine board will go here, we're going to, you know, we need to start talking about this rather than waiting until he's ready to go and then saying, let's wait 10 minutes to figure it
That's
out.
what we're going to do.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so there's a beautiful face. We need to get a neck brace on him.
Sometimes it depends on what colour balaclava. You can see if they're bleeding as well from the head. Sometimes with the
Make
colour
sure
of
you get a
balaclava.
good hold on there, mate, like palms as well. I know it's hard, but yeah, that's it, right on there. So just going to pop a collar on you, mate.
Alan.
How you feeling, Alan?
Still sore.
Who's going to pop his collar on you, mate, okay?
Does I feel ill?
Nice and stiff. Yeah, comfortable. Should be comfortable.
So we get some pain relief.
Oh, yeah.
Go check his obs and
So
stuff
use now
first.
Pain relief, check any other injuries he has, and you're going to do whatever you're going to do until you're comfortable
Where's your arm hurting,
at the
mate?
point where we
I
can
want
get
the
him
needle.
out. Crash
You want the
him.
needle? Oh, I
He's
bet you
got to be
do.
comfortable that we're about to move him. We won't move him until you tell us.
Yep.
All right? So usually your pain relief and whatever else you're going to do.
Alright.
Crashcrew will be here all the time.
And being that this is a potential spinal injury, what sort of assessment are we going to be making? What are we going to be
So
asking
he's
to
already
do?
said he can't particularly fit to his toes, so to speak.
Okay, cool.
So we know that there's possible neck injury there.
Good. Okay, fantastic. And he knows where he is, and he knows what day it is, and what country he's in.
You know what day it is, mate?
I'm out cold.
You're hair cold.
He doesn't know what that is. Best
Do
days.
you know where you are, Alan?
Somewhere I shouldn't be.
Mate, aren't we all? Still ought to be here. Right, so, look, before we give any pain relief, we have to check what his obs are before we give this. Most of the time.
Now while all this is going on, the crash crew is still looking at the car. Things, make sure
Arm
nothing
feel okay here, mate?
Yeah, it's all good.
You haven't got pain
generally keeping
there?
the area clear.
Do you want me to have pain
Also,
there?
if this
No.
was still on the car, we'd be removing it so we can get the driver out.
And there we go.
So we're all
It's
not
not
just
really-
standing around
it's not
watching the
really
medical,
gonna
we're
affect that,
actually doing it.
Okay.
How we go?
Alright.
Speed it up, assuming that all the odds are normal.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So we're going to give you some pain relief, mate, before we get you moving. So we're going to drop some fentanyl for you. Do you have any allergies, mate?
No.
No? Have you had fentanyl before?
No.
No? Okay. It's just going to make you feel a little bit dizzy, alright? Might make you feel a little bit lightheaded, okay? But it's going to take
Awesome.
away your pain, alright?
Okay.
Okay, so we'll get that happening for you.
Okay, so let's just imagine all that's
There we
done.
go.
We're now at a stage
That
where
whistle?
you've given us directions to get him out of the car. How we get him out of the car? We have a backboard here.
How's your pain going now, mate? Any better? Oh, it's feeling great. Just with that. No re-kick those shit there, Jim.
What we do is get the crash member coming and hold his head, please, and get out of the way. He can get down there, clears the back of the car. What we do, we put the board up on here.
Yep.
And we don't shove it in there because you're going to in the way of him. And you don't have it sort of there because you might hit him in the back as we get him out.
Yep.
So it's got to be back here. I need 4 people on it to hold it really hard. And if I had more crew here, I could show you exactly what we're going to do next week.
How about?
Yes, you're getting out, but just relax, right? Up and there. Bend down and grab your head. Then you get up on the wheel. What we do, we normally have two blokes either side. We'll grab his shoulder.
Are you lifting him up?
Put your foot
Yeah.
to the front.
So do we just man this? We just watch
You
this?
just use this glass resistance.
Yep.
No, we don't need that just yet. What we do, we're leaning forward like that to get him away from, just like I said before, most of the cars run those same seats.
Like this, but bigger. Let them think
Like that,
bigger.
but bigger. So we've got to lead him forward to get him away from all this sort of stuff.
Yep.
It doesn't hurt his back because you're only pivoting from right down the bottom. So we lean him forward. All the time we're explaining to the driver what we're about to do. What we're about to do is just pick you up straight up. I want you to cross your arms, and all I want you to do is move your legs. Not your body, just stand up with your legs. So we tilt him forward to about here. The crew will pick him up. Right, up you go.
Hey, ready?
There you go.
Okay.
Straight up, straight up, straight
Try
up.
and keep your head still the same.
So his back is still straight.
So it's not-
Hasn't done
it's not
anything to his
usually-
back, it's just straight. So now he's standing up. Normally I'll have more crew, I'll have a bloke in here and one on the other side. And we'll pick him right up, grab his legs. If you just pick it up, just grab his leg and someone comes from the other side and grab the other leg. Anybody? That's we'll get two of you to hold the back on. I'll get the crew in to do it like they normally do. Two of you hold this, please. And I'll get the crew in here to do it like they normally would. Yeah. Yeah.
Place or any blood or anything like that.
Grab his leg. Coming over and got his leg. One on each shoulder, one on each leg, yes? We have? Okay, count of three. I'm going to pick him up and just put his bum up here. You ready? Everybody right?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, up.
You alright, Alan?
Right, now he stays there. We've still got his back straight. He's sitting on the board, and now we just let him know. We just lay him straight down.
Don't lay your back now, bud.
You don't do anything. Let the crew do all the work. You just lay down, and then we'll have another member on this side. Barry, grab his shoulder. You two got his legs.
Yep.
Up there, Barry, we'll slide him up. You ready? 1, 2, 3, slide. His legs are on. Okay. Pick him up and put him on your bed. Right behind you. Some of you. And that's
We're playing
how we
fake
get him
mate.
out. That's how we do it every time.
Yep.
Unless there are other complications where we have to do other things before we get to this stage, but that's how it's done every time. We've been doing it here for decades and we've had no trouble at all. As a matter of fact, we've had Westmead Spinal Unit ring us here at the Speedway on Monday morning and tell us what a great job we're doing. So we're not changing nothing. So that's how we do it. That's how it's done.